Hey! This is a quick little test for live streaming YouTube, just to see what the effect is, how quickly it gets into the YouTube, into the channel, and how quickly it ranks. Okay, so my thing is SEO for businesses. Well, who else needs it? Anybody get found on the internet, wants to get found on Google, needs SEO. So what is it? It's search engine optimization. Not too sure where I'm looking here, but search engine optimization. It's the technical stuff that's needed, that has to be done to your website, on your website, to get it found in Google. Okay, so having a website alone is, unfortunately, for many people feel this way, unfortunately not good enough. If your website's not being found on page 1 of Google, then it ain't doing you an awful lot of good. You know, if you're relying on people finding your website because you hand it out on your business cards, or you have taken an advert in the paper or a magazine, it's not really doing its job. You know, most of your potential customers are searching the internet for the services you provide or the products you provide, and the big question is, will they find you? You know, are you going to get found on Google when they search for your thing? So let's say, for talk's sake, you do boiler repairs. Okay, so the old way of getting found was you'd have an advert in the local paper, you'd have maybe an advert in the Yellow Pages, Golden Pages, you know, notice boards in the supermarket, stuff like that. You're relying on local business. You don't want to travel too far for work. You'd advertise in the places where local people were going to find you. Today, no one keeps the Yellow Pages or Golden Pages. Not many businesses advertising. If you've ever noticed the size of the phone book recently, it's tiny by comparison to where it was a couple of years ago. Just shows you the extent of you know, how many people have, certainly numbers that you used to. If you're relying on local newspaper advertising for business, then you're probably not as busy as you could be. You're probably not as busy as you should be. If you're trying to grow a business, you definitely don't want to be relying on local advertising. As for notice boards and supermarkets, I don't think that works anymore. People don't really pay much heed to those type of things anymore. It used to 10 years ago, yes, it worked great. Now, not so much. Definitely not. Anyway, where do you want to be found? Well, you want to be found on page 1 of Google for your search term. So if you're the boiler repair man, you want to be found for boiler servicing or boiler repairs in your town. So if it's, Castleknock in Dublin, you want to be found for boiler servicing Castleknock, or you want to be found for boiler servicing D15. Are you going to get found there? Are you going to be found on page 1? No. If you're on page 2, page 3, page 4, it's sort of a, there's the chances of getting calls. It's only going to happen if nobody else answers the phone on page 1. You really want to be on page 1. You want to be high up on page 1. So why am I telling you this? Well, it's not so much a sales pitch, but to help you to get your website on page 1, you need to have enough content, more content than any of your competitors on page 1 have. You need to have relevant content. That means you need to have, that doesn't mean stuff on your pages full of terms like boiler servicing, boiler maintenance. That's 10 years ago that worked. Not today. It'll get you a penalty. It'll get you booted out of Google. You need to have good quality content that has the right keyword density, which means you only want to use your keywords or key terms once every 100 words. Right? So for every 100 words of content on your page, you only want to use your key term once. There's some technical stuff needed. You have to have it in title tags, in your metadata, in your descriptions, not just for Google but also for people who are searching. You have to have good supporting content, which means that you don't get away with a single page that'll rank. You have to have one page maybe might be your main page, could be might be 1,200, 1,500 words of content, and then you might need 10 pages of 500 to 700 words. of supporting content around different topics that are themed all around boiler maintenance and boiler repairs. That's what it takes to get to page 1 of Google. Images, using images on your website that are optimized for the keywords and key terms. Using videos that are optimized for keywords and key terms. That's the sort of stuff that's required for SEO, and maybe more depending on what area you're in. There may be a lot of competition, but that's the essence of it. So that's what I do. That's how I get your website found on Google. So I hope this short video is going to meet two objectives: one, to help educate people who are watching it on what SEO is, and two, it'll hopefully help me to see how effective this live streaming is. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching if you are, and I bid you a good day.